inside, putting his move to the paint. He'll shoot one off, but he'll get fouled by Isaiah Washington.
Good defense still by Washington. You like what he's brought. The problem is now he's got 2 fouls. So does Connor Sutherland. Both those bigs in foul trouble for the Boomers.
And right as you say that, Ace Long is going to check into the ball game. See who he'll take out as Birdwell is at the line for his first one. No good.
And Kingfisher not taking advantage of some of these early free throws. We'll see who Ace Long will take out.
He'll take out Ben Sheep as he'll just step in. And here's Birdwell at the line for his second one. No good. He'll go 0 for 2 at the line that time, and the ball's going to be out of bounds, I believe, on Isaiah Washington. Sticking here with the Yellow Jackets. No reverse that. The Boomers are going to take possession as Isaiah Washington checks out to the ball game. Connor Sunderland checks in.
It's a good job by Washington again, battling for the board.
About 6:05 left to go here in the first half of basketball. Boomers on top 17-10 as Connor Price hands it off to Connor Sunderland. Sunderland to Reed. Reed fires for 3. Bam! What? Carter Reed is on the board. He has 13 in the game.
Back-to-back big threes for Reed. He's feeling it.
And, man, the Boomers have jumped out to a 10-point lead, 20-10 with 5:52 here left to go in the second quarter. Gillis out to Blair. Blair gets it stolen away by Connor Sunderland. Sunderland to Neal. Neal inside the paint looking for 2 on the reverse. Can't get it to go. Out of bounds. It's going to be sticking here with the Boomers.
Yeah, last touch by Kingfisher, but another turnover for Kingfisher. Boomers' pressure is really affecting the Yellow Jackets.
5:30 in the second quarter. Sunderland has it. Kick it out to Neal. Neal to Carter Reed. Reed to Sunderland. He'll look for it. He'll try to save it as it's a last-second opportunity, but it rolls out of bounds going the other way. The Yellow Jackets will take possession.
Like the idea by Reed, just Sunderland wasn't ready for it, didn't see it.
Gillis gets it out to Karcher. Karcher to Gillis. Gillis now will look to get it to Birdwell as Birdwell gets trapped. Swings it out to Gillis. Gillis to Blair. Blair looking for Birdwell, who gets it to Kitchens. And now the Yellow Jackets are just kind of swinging the ball, trying to find an open pass. As Birdwell gets inside, bodies his way up against Carter Reed, can't get away with it. Connor Sunderland there on the good defense. He can't get it to go as the Boomers now take possession. Ethan Neal driving to it. He'll try for the dunk, but he'll get the foul.
Yeah, tried to get the dunk down, and May would have had he not been fouled hard. And Ethan Neal to the line for a pair of free throws.
And Coach Kane's son up on his feet, happy about that one as
Caden,
he was
yeah.
trying to get a
Oh, man.
picture there with his camera.
And Jet Birdwell picks up his first foul for Kingfisher.
So Ethan Neal at the line for 1 and 2. First one up and good.
His first point of the ball game for Mr. Neal. Led the Boomers on Tuesday night with 11. So far, it's been the Carter Reed show, though.
So in the second quarter with 4:54, Ethan Neal misses his second layup, somehow tracks down the rebound. Oh my goodness, gets it out to Long. Long, Price for three, can't get it to go. Connor Sunderland comes up with the rebound, puts it back up. He can't get it to go. Blair comes up with the rebound for the Yellow Jackets, and Kingfisher has possession. Kingfisher gets it across court. Now they'll go into Birdwell. Birdwell inside the paint. That's a charge! Another one for the Boomers.
And Connor Sunderland with 2 fouls steps in and draws the charge. Wow.
And the Boomers on top by 11. 4:33 left to go in the second quarter against the Yellow Jackets, the Kingfisher Yellow Jackets. And man, this place is getting heated up.
Yeah, that student section coming alive. They were there for the girls' game, but this one, the boys on top by 11 right now. 21-10, 4:30 to go in the half.
The boys were excited about this one, and man, it sure does show. On top by 11, 4:26 left to go in the second quarter. Reed to Sunderland, top of the key. Connor Price, right wing. He'll get kind of in a caught there. He'll get out to Long. Long fires a three. It doesn't go. Sunderland on the putback. He's fouled. He's going to the line.
Great job by Sunderland underneath. Had on him there was Maddox Jarvis. Realized he had the size match advantage and boxed him out. Got the easy rebound.
Carter Kitchens is now going to get a warning from the refs not to slam the ball on the court, or it is going to be a technical foul.
Yeah, he kind of, that frustration afterwards. You can see it building for Kingfisher. Woodward's been real physical in this game so far, done a great job with it, and has kind of frustrated Kingfisher.
Sunderland at the line for his 1 of 2. Gets the first one to drop.
22-10, Boomers on top now.
With 4:14 here to go in the second quarter. Sunderland at the line for his second one. It doesn't go. Tries to get his own rebound, but Kingfisher comes up with it, the Yellow Jackets. So here's Jarvis. He's now back into the ball game, top of the key. He'll look inside, get it out to Reagan. Reagan now will push it out to Jarvis. Jarvis now gets a good contest there from Carter Reed playing defense as he'll get it into Blair. Inside the paint, Reagan gets a rebound blocked there by Connor Sunderland, and unfortunately Sunderland gets a little too much contact on the body of Reagan, and he'll draw the foul.
That's a big one. That is his third of the half. He'll have to come sit. You like the physicality, but you got to do it without fouling as Isaiah Washington has to step back in.
So 3:52 left to go here in the second quarter. Boomers on top by 11 now as Reagan makes his 1 of 2. 11-22 is the score.
Reagan with his third point of the ball game. As mentioned, Washington does step in for Sunderland. It looks like Ben Cheap about to come back into the game as well.
Reagan on his second one up and good. Ben Cheap, as you said, is going to come into the game. He'll take out Ace Long.
And without Luthi, we'll see that swapping of guards between Long, between Cheap, between Price. So kind of rotate in and out.
One name we haven't seen on the court tonight is Gabe Hutchins. Maybe we'll see him a little bit later in this one. Reed gets it out to Price, back to Reed. Now Reed driving the baseline. He'll get it out to Ben Cheap. Cheap now looking around the W. He's contested. Swing it out to Price. Price inside bounce pass to Isaiah Washington, but he gets stripped away by the Yellow Jackets to Kitchens. Now over and back here.
No, they didn't call it.
They're not going to call it as the ball maybe just was right on the line.
Yeah.
As Reagan has it at the free throw line, he'll get it out to Gillis. Gillis now driving inside the paint for two, off the top of the rim, no good. Who has the rebound? Ethan Neal, the Yellow Jackets.
Watch out, cheerleaders.
On the floor, foul. It's going to be going the other way, they
Wow,
say.
they'll get Kingfisher on the
Wow.
push.
It's going to be number 22, Reagan. That's going to be his second personal. If you get him in foul trouble, you lose a lot of size.
And that's the 5th foul as well for Kingfisher in the quarter. So the Boomers will go to the line for 2 free throws, and Ethan Neal will have them.
3:05 left to go in the second quarter. The Boomers on top by 10, 22-12. Ethan Neal at the line, shooting 1 of 2. The Boomers have really kind of proven a point, showed a statement early
Played
on
with
in
some
this
big
one.
confidence tonight so far. I love it.
Almost like they're playing with a chip on their shoulder.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ethan Neal makes his first 1 of 2, and it extends the Boomer lead to 11. Neal at the line, he'll take a deep breath. He'll fire the second one, and it rattles in. Boomers on top now by 12. 3:05 left to go in the second quarter. 24-12. We're up by a dozen. And now here comes Gillis. Gillis will look out to Kitchens, and he'll set the offense. Kitchens gets a little bump there from Ben Sheep as he'll going against Jarvis. And now Isaiah Washington strips it away, but Karcher gets to steal back.
Yeah, Washington with a bad pass gives it right back, but gets
Now
another steal.
Washington, like you said, Washington gets it back. He'll get that to Price. Price with a full head of steam. Ethan Neal, left wing for 3. No good there as Karcher comes up with the rebound, and here come the Yellow Jackets the other way. Gillis at the top of the key. He'll fire it back to Kitchens. Kitchens stands at the W. He'll look inside to Blair. Blair, right wing. He'll fire it out to Karcher inside the paint. That is Gillis. Gillis shoots for 2, up and good for the Yellow Jackets, and they will cut the lead back to 10.
Tough bucket for Gillis. That was in a lot of traffic, but we're still right on him.
2:02 left to go here in the second quarter. Boomers on top by 10. Little bounce pass inside Isaiah Washington. He'll do a spin move, try to go up with it.
Yeah, Washington being too fancy there. Like, you just lost where you're at. You had 2 guys on you. You got to be aware of that. And, if you can't get on the 1 or 2 moves, you got to pass that back out.
If he would have went up with it, probably could have drawn some contact and went to the line. But Kingfisher will take possession as Connor Price there tries to swat it out of bounds as he will. Yellow Jackets will take possession at the baseline.
Still, though, you love this constant pressure from Woodward. This is what we were kind of wanting to see from the first 2 games. They've really continued to work at it and has Kingfisher kind of unsettled as Ace Long comes in for Connor Price for the Boomers.
On the inbound is Birdwell. Birdwell to Karcher. Almost got it stolen away there by Isaiah Washington. Here's Kitchens. Free throw line out to the right wing is Gillis. Gillis now looking top of the key, Blair. Blair to Kitchens. Kitchens bounce pass to Karcher. Karcher to Gillis, and now Yellow Jackets are swinging the ball. Gillis now driving inside Karcher for maybe a 2.
That was a long
3.
2, yeah, it was a long 2.
Long 2, they'll say. He'll cut it to 8. And the Boomers got to do something here. Carter Reed, right wing. He'll drive inside the paint looking for 2. Ethan Neal back out to Ace Long. Ace Long thought about the 3. He'll think better of it. Hop step inside for 2. Can't get it to go on the putback. Isaiah Washington rebound. Can't get it to go. He won't get his own rebound as Kitchens comes up with it for the Yellow Jackets. And Kingfisher now has possession.
Good effort inside. Just got to finish if you're the Boomers.
As Kingfisher has kind of gone on a little run here. Gillis inside the paint to Karcher. Karcher thought about, again, goes inside the paint. Now he drives, kicks it out to Birdwell. Birdwell to Karcher. Right wing gets it out to Kitchens around the top of the key. 37 seconds here as Blair will drive inside, lose it, puts it back up and in.
Boomers almost come away with the steal, but somehow Blair recovers, and the Jackets, like I said, on a little mini run.
Ethan Neal, right baseline, gets it out to Long, right wing. Now to Carter Reed. He'll drive inside the paint from the left baseline, kick it out to Neal. Neal thought about the 3. He'll think better of it. Carter Reed, long 2 with 14 seconds left to go. It doesn't fall. And now we just have 10 seconds left to go in this one in the second quarter as Carter Reed tries to get a steal with 5, with 4, and 3 seconds now on the clock as a possession arrow is going to go to...
It got knocked out of bounds by Reed, but heck of an effort by Reed. Almost came up with the individual steal. Coach Gaines saying, attaboy, good effort.
3.6 left to go here in the first half. Here's Gillens. Gillens driving inside the paint, denied at the rim, and that's going to be the first half. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on.
Are they saying a foul? Are they saying 2 shots?
2 shots.
Wow. They are saying the foul, and that's, you know, you appreciate that in the sense that they usually don't call those, at the buzzer like that. They kind of leave it be despite a lot of contact. That's a tough break for the Boomers as they get it on Ethan Neal, but Kingfisher have a chance to make it just a 4-point game before the half.
So 24-18. Gillis at the line shooting 1 of 2. First one
Oh,
is a little too much, goes off the top of the rim, no good.
nobody around them makes it tough. They do put .1 back on the clock. So now Coach Gaines telling her guys to get underneath it so Gillis can't throw it off the backboard and get it himself, basically.
So Gillis can make this a 5-point game, and he does. And that's going to be the end of the first half as we head to the locker room and go to halftime. Boomers on top 24-19 over the Kingfisher Yellow Jackets. We'll take a break, come back, and we'll run this one up. You're listening to Boomer Basketball on Z92.
You tackle an endless to-do list every day. It may seem like a thankless job, but you know better. It's the little things that matter most. That's why you'll appreciate the enduring value of the Michelin Defender tire. Designed for doers like you, Michelin's longest-lasting tire keeps you on the go longer, so you have one less thing to worry about on your next road trip. Stop in today for miles of uncompromised safety and performance. Visit your local Michelin dealer, High Plains Tire, at 2220 Main in Woodward.
Sometimes I just cannot believe all the storms we've gone through here. I can only hope that we'll be able to leave this house to you one day, baby. You're our legacy.
Planning for these disasters will make sure we're safe, and is the best way to protect that legacy. You know what? We should make an emergency communication plan. That way we're ready this year. At my dorm, we have emergency kits for earthquakes and wildfires, but I'm sure there's something more local I can send you with a link.
Okay, smart.
Protect your legacy. Visit ready.gov/plan for the tools and tips you need to start your emergency preparedness plan today. Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
My dad, he's a double amputee, and he's one of my favorite people in the world. To me, a hero is someone who fights for our country and freedom. My dad is a hero. Homes for Our Troops built this house, and my dad can get through the wide doorways. He can reach anything.
Homes for Our Troops builds and donates specially adapted custom homes nationwide for severely injured post-9/11 veterans and enables them to rebuild their lives. Join our mission at hfotusa.org.
And welcome back to Boomer Basketball on Z92. Tyler Riggs, Dakota Wagner with you, as I think Tyler has some first half stats for us.
Yeah, how about, in terms of score total for the Boomers, Carter Reed, what a story he was in that first half. 13 points leading the way. Did hit 3 big threes as well. And for the rest of the scores, you had 3 from Ben Cheap. You had 3 from Ethan Neal, a couple for Connor Price and Isaiah Washington, a point for Connor Sutherland in that first half. On the Yellow Jacket side of things, Kingfisher leading them. Jet Birdwell with 6 points in this one. And then they're scoring a little more spread out. Coleman Giles with 4 points. Jake Reagan with 4 points as well. And then you get 2 apiece for Cason Blair, Ethan Carter, and 1 for Carter Kitchens. Obviously not the highest scoring first half, but Dakota, you got to love that physicality the Boomers are playing with.
The Boomers had a 12-point lead there, I think, in the second quarter at one point, maybe the first quarter.
Second quarter, yeah.
Yeah, but it just seems like this team really came to life, something that we haven't been able to see this season, as the first 2 games we played were very, very top-ranked opponents, or very, I should say, top-tier opponents. But then you have this game. Kingfisher squad, very athletic, knows how to get to the basket. But, man, it seems like Carter Reed, everyone's just been involved together, working together, finding those open baskets, taking those open shots. I know something that Coach Gaines really wanted us to do was start taking more shots, drive to the paint, get the contact, draw the fouls, and that's something that Woodward has done here tonight.
Yeah, just the confidence factor, I think, is there, right? We talked about that with Coach Gaines last night. that, these guys would kind of have that mentality of, hey, we've already seen the best in Weatherford, right? And you really, after that first quarter where Weatherford kind of jumped out big, that second quarter on, we felt like Woodward Tuesday night kind of settled in and was saying to Weatherford, hey, we're not afraid, right? We've seen that confidence carry over into tonight. Yes, it's Kingfisher, but this is essentially a whole new group. They're Kingfisher in name only. They're not quite the mighty beast that they've been the last near decade. So now you have a chance for the Boomers to really come in, work on some things, and get yourself maybe a win on the season to start. And man, I mean, that's just it's one of those deals where you love to see the aggressiveness, right? And you love to see the confidence from the guys. And you just hope that carries over in the second half. You got the 5-point lead. You built that in the second quarter. You want that to carry over.
And when you started out that, you were talking about Weatherford there. And that second quarter we played Weatherford, if I'm not mistaken, we actually played Weatherford and tied that in the second quarter with their point totals throughout that. And so just to see us been able to grow and progress over these last two games into this one, it really shows you how well of a job that Kayla Gaines has done with this group.
Yeah, and she's working them hard, and she admits that. She demands excellence. That's what she wants. That's what she wants to be with, right? Is just that excellence, and is really kind of getting that effort from the boys.
And so we'll come back. We'll take a break. When we come back, we're going to talk about what the boys have to do to keep going, keep grinding on this lead. You're listening to Boomer Basketball on Z92.
Need to pay the babysitter, but don't have enough cash? Use Zelle, located in the Bank 7 mobility app, to send money from your account to someone else's within minutes. With an email address or phone number, you can directly pay anyone you trust. Zelle is fast, safe, and free. Visit bank7.com for more details. Data rates and transfer limits may apply. Member FDIC.
The thought of my sons growing up without me inspired me to quit smoking.
I talked to my doctors, and then I threw away all my cigarettes, ashtrays, and lighters.
I started exercising instead of smoking.
Getting support from friends online kept me on track.
Staying away from alcohol when I was first quitting was key.
Instead of smoking after I ate, I'd get up and take a walk.
I missed having a cigarette in my hand, so I'd hold a pen or a straw, anything.
Until I knew I wouldn't give in to temptation, I spent more time with my friends who didn't smoke.
I went to places that were smoke-free.
I didn't stay quit the very first time I tried.
I kept on trying, and I learned something each time.
Do whatever it takes.
No matter how many times it takes.
I quit.
I quit.
I quit.
We did it, so can you.
You can quit. For free help, call 1-800-QUIT-NOW. A message from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and CDC.
No matter who we call family, when we choose to get the flu shot, we're protecting them. That's especially true for those who are 65 and older and people with chronic conditions like heart disease, diabetes, or stroke. Getting a flu shot every year decreases your chances of getting the flu. If you do get the flu, the vaccine makes you less likely to be hospitalized or die from it. Protect yourself and the ones you love by getting your flu shot. Learn more at heart.org/flu.
And welcome back to Boomer Basketball on Z92. Tyler Riggs, Dakota Wagner with you as we are just one half of basketball away from closing this one down tonight. The Boomer boys against the Kingfisher Yellow Jackets. I almost want to say Fairview every time. It's just...
Yeah, we've been talking about them a lot this season.
Man, on top by 5, trying to get their first win of the season is either of these teams in the Winter Classic.
Yeah, the only problem is the winner advances to take on Weatherford, so that is the tall task there. But, like I said, both these teams want to get a win on the season. They're both 0-2, and for the Beaver boys, boy, this would be a real good momentum bringer if you could get that win.
Yes, it would. A fresh new 8 minutes has been put on the clock, and the Boomer boys will have the first possession of the second half as Price gets it across to W to Reed. Reed now looks at the top of the key, right wing to Long. Long to Price to Carter Reed fires for three off the left wing, up and good, and that is a good start to the third quarter.
Oh, he stays hot, and now the Boomers extend that lead again, 27-19.
With 7:40 to go here in the third quarter, after a tip pass from Gillis, he'll get it into Birdwell to Blair. Blair, right wing to Gillis. Gillis top of the key to Kitchens. Kitchens drives inside the paint. He'll kind of take it back out and reset the offense.
Yeah, didn't like what he saw there. Backs out, like you said.
Pass it off to Gillis, who decides to go to Birdwell with it. Top of the key is Reagan inside. He'll try to pass it into Kitchens inside the paint, and he rolls off of Kitchens' fingers and goes out of bounds.
And that's set up because the Boomers are doing an excellent job of defending the baseline, not letting Kingfisher get anything easy inside. That's what you got to do.
So the Boomers have possession with 7:06, 27-19. Boomers on top. Price thought about the three. He'll think better of it. Get it out to Reed. Reed top of the key to Long. Long back left wing to Reed. Reed to Neal. Neal inside the paint to Sunderland. Sunderland thought about the rebound. Couldn't get it as Gillis comes up with it.
Yeah, great feed inside by Neal, but Sutherland just couldn't handle the pass.
So here comes Kitchens. Fast inside the paint. He'll shoot it up for two. Can't get it to go on the rebound. It's going to be on the floor. Rolls around. Kitchens comes up with it. Pass it out to Blair. Blair kicks it out to Gillis. Gillis now inside the paint to Reagan. Reagan now drives inside the paint for two against Sunderland and gets it.
Yeah, that was just a tough move by Reagan to turn the corner and get that bucket.
Ace Long, right wing, drives inside the paint. Can't get it to go. Drive inside, shoot. And it's going to be blocked, but there's going to be a foul.
Good move by Ace to get inside, draw that foul, and they get rewarded going to the free throw line. That is the third foul on Reagan.
That could be big as Reagan brings a lot of size, picks up his third with just 6:18 left to go in the third quarter. Boomer still on top, 27-21. Long at the line for 1 and 2. First one up, no good off the top of the rim. Rolls out.
Yeah, just painted that one to the right side. Both teams really haven't necessarily taken advantage of their free throw opportunities. Brewers have been a little bit better than Kingfisher at.
Long at the line for his second one, trying to get one of them to fall. And he does as that one rims in, goes off the backboard and falls in.
Thought it was going to trickle out for a moment.
Boomers with a 7-point lead, 28-21, 6:13 to go in the third quarter. Reagan inside the paint, handed off to Gillis. Gillis driving inside, can't get it to go as the Boomers comes up with a rebound. Here comes Long. Long almost gets it over and back, and he does.
They do. They say, wow, that's a bit of a late call. Unfortunate there. And Coach Gaines telling Ace, hey, man, you have the lane. Keep going. You don't have to pass that back.
As he had the lane, it was closing out, makes a little pass, and just an unfortunate mistake. Kingfisher takes possession with 5:58 left to go. Blair has it, left wing. Get it out to Kitchens. Kitchens right wing to Gillis. Gillis now to Reagan. To Kitchens. Kitchens left wing gets inside to Gillis, who tries for two. Can't get it to go. On the putback was Reagan. He didn't get it to go.
I think he may have almost got away with a shove on Neal.
And it's going to stay inbounds here with the Yellow Jackets as Kitchens will inbound it. Inbound it to Reagan around the right wing, as he'll get it to Kitchens. Gillis, right baseline. Now he'll drive inside the paint, kick it out to Kitchens, who stands out the W. Kitchens now to Birdwell. Now Birdwell fires for three. He can't get it to go. On the rebound was Ace Long, but it goes off the hands of Gillis as he'll try to fight for the rebound too. Possession, it goes back to the Boomers.
Ace Long kind of comes up looking like, hey, I got tricked there. Why is there no foul call? But the Boomers at least keep the possession. Or get the possession, I should say.
Inbound to Price. He'll cross the timeline, get it out to Long, right wing. Long looking for someone to pass it out to. He'll get it out to Sunderland. Price. Price Long, top of the key. Reed, right wing. Looking inside. He'll pass it out to Neal. Neal, right baseline. Floats it out to Sunderland. Price. Price to Long. Now back out to Neal. The Boomers are swinging. Neal driving inside the paint. He'll shoot for two. Now it's going to be a foot race as it's knocked out of bounds. And it's going to stick with here with the Boomers. Ace Long and Blair go chasing for it.
Yeah, Blair got the last touch on it, and then Ace Long did a good job to box him out, essentially along the sideline to make sure he didn't get it back.
Still a 7-point game, 4:48 left to go in the third quarter. Boomers really chewing a lot of clock up on this possession.
Yeah, Long checks out, then Cheap checks in.
Neal top of the key, right baseline to Cheap. Cheap out to Sunderland. Sunderland, Carter Carter Reed, left wing, tilt fire for three. He can't get it to go. On the rebound is Reagan to Birdwell. Birdwell now driving inside the paint. Finds it, gets it to go as Birdwell up and in for two.
Boomers didn't stop him there. You got to stop him on that break. That was too easy.
Ethan Neal now inside the paint. Spin move, tries to go up for two. Can't get it to go on the putback. Gets his own rebounds. Ethan Neal from a little tip pass there from Connor Sunderland. Now Carter Reed drives inside the paint. He'll find it for two, up and in.
Carter Reed with a beautiful hop step. He's got 18 of the Boomer 30 has come alive tonight.
Boomer 7-point lead. It's 30-23 with 4 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Blair has the ball standing at W. Gets inside the Kitchens. Kitchens inside the paint for two. Floats one up and in.
That's Birdwell, and again, just too easy for him as he drove the paint.
Here come the Boomers quick. Price, right wing inside the paint. Connor Sunderland, he'll lose it as he was trying to go to the basket as Gillis now has it. He'll rim inside, and we're going to have a timeout here with we're going to have a timeout with the Yellow Jackets with 3:39 to go with a 3-point lead with the Boomers. And we're going to take a break. We'll come back to you. You're listening to Boomer Basketball on Z92.
Hey, wouldn't it be great if life came with a remote control? You know, you could hit pause when you needed to, or hit rewind, like that time you knocked down that wasp's nest.
Uh-oh.
Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. With early diagnosis and a few healthy changes, you can stop prediabetes before it leads to type 2 diabetes. To learn your risk, take the 1-minute test today at doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its prediabetes awareness partners.
With you as the Boomers have a 3-point lead in this one in the third quarter, 30-27, as Boomers are still in a huddle timeout. Kingfisher took a timeout there, wanted to go over things with the down by 3, trying to spruce things up here.
Yeah, for the Boomers, this was kind of maybe a good timeout for them as well as Kingfisher took it because you kind of came off the rails there the last couple of possessions, gave up easy baskets, had some sloppy turnovers. If you're Woodward, you got to, settle back in, kind of slow that pace back down and play good fundamental basketball.
Kingfisher has burned 2 of their 5 timeouts. The Boomers still have all 5 of theirs. 3:37 left to go in the third quarter. Boomers on top, 30-27 with the ball. Connor Price thought about 3. He'll think better of it. Inside the paint, Washington gets it out right wing. Sheep, left wing, Price. Price back out to Reed. Reed, right baseline. Cheap inside the paint. Isaiah Washington. He thought about 2. He'll think better of it. Cheap fires a 3 from the right wing. He'll throw it as Ethan Neal, as he'll be out of bounds. Says his foot stepped on the baseline.
Yeah, good effort by Ethan Neal to try to catch the rebound on the other side. But like I said, just stepped out of bounds, unfortunately, trying to save it.
Yellow Jackets will take possession. Here comes Blair inside the paint to Reagan. Reagan now guarded by Isaiah Washington. Washington straight up, and he'll draw a foul.
I mean, that's tough. I thought Washington, it was straight up. I think the problem is he didn't have both hands up, so maybe they're saying he got a bit of an elbow in there, but still, that's a tough call. It's third on Washington.
3:09 in the third quarter. Reagan at the line trying to make this a 2-point ball game, and he does. 28-30. As Boomer Pep Club has started singing happy birthday to Reagan at the line.
That's got to be, no offense to the Boomer Pep Club, that's the weakest distraction. That's not going to work. Come on.
And the second one...
Maybe it does. I stand correct.
Maybe does is Sheep comes up with the rebound. He'll have it at the right baseline, kick it out top and key to Price. Back to Reed, right baseline. Connor Price thought about the 3 as he'll at the top of the rim. And it's going to be a foul going the other way. Carter Reed's going to get a push, it looks like, or maybe he's going to get hacked.
Yeah, they said he got in there too aggressive. That's going to be his first, is what they'll say.
So here comes Kitchens. Kitchens now driving, trying to kick it back out as he's now defended well by Reed. As Isaiah Washington goes underneath Reagan as he'll go up for 2, and that's going to be a foul.
It's going to be an and 1, and that's big because now the Jackets have a chance to take the lead.
2:44 left to go in the third quarter. We're all tied up at 30 apiece.
That's the 4th foul on Washington.
So the Boomers may be in a little bit of foul trouble for their big men as Reagan's at the line to finish this one off. He does. Yellow Jackets take a 1-point lead, 31-30. 2:42 left to go here in the third quarter. Right baseline is Cheap. He'll kick it out to Price. Ethan Neal, corner three from the left wing. Bam! What? Ethan Neal. He'll put us back in this ball game with a 2-point lead.
Boy, we needed that one. Good confident shot from Neal. Found himself open and took it.
So 2:22 left to go. Boomers on top by 2, 33-31. Reagan kicks it out. Birdwell, corner three from the left wing, gets it.
There's the answer. Kingfisher getting in the rhythm, and now another timeout taken, this time I believe by the Boomers, and they won't talk about it.
So we're going to have a 30-second timeout here from the Yellow Jackets, but we're going to keep it here.
It was from the Yellow Jackets. I apologize. So interesting by Coach Connell to really kind of segment these runs. You know, his team gets rolling, he calls that timeout, and I think that's just to discuss some more defensive issues. But the Boomers did get that big three from Ethan Neal, Dakota, but now you've got to kind of put, you know, a little bit of fear back into Kingfisher. You had him kind of, you know, I wouldn't say shying away, but you were being physical with him. You were making sure they weren't getting anything easy. Problem is now they're starting to get some of those easy buckets, and I think, unfortunately, some of that hesitation for Woodward is coming in some of these foul calls where it seems the officials have decided maybe not as much, you know, you get away with so far in the second half.
So it's a 1-point lead for the Yellow Jackets, 2:13 to go in the third quarter, 34-33. As Price will now bring it across half court. Set the offense at the top of the key, left wing, Cheap. Top of the key, Reed. Price. Back to Neal, to Reed. Price. Price gets a little shove there, but they're not going to call anything. As top of the key is Reed. Right wing, Cheap. Inside bounce pass to Sunderland. Sunderland goes up for two, can't get it. Goes up on the second one, can't get it. Almost gets his own rebound.
Tough break there.
Yellow Jackets come up with it. Now here's Kitchens driving inside the paint, looking for two. He'll shoot a long two off the rim, up and good. And they have a 3-point lead, the Yellow Jackets do, with a minute 33 to go in the third quarter. Carter Reed now stolen away. Now Price gets it back. Right baseline is Cheap. Cheap to Reed. Reed to Neal. Neal may be looking for a three. He'll kick it out to Price. Price to Cheap. Cheap to Price, left wing. Around the top of the key, he'll throw it behind him is Carter Reed. He'll stand at the W. He'll kind of set the offense. Now Price has it left wing. Left baseline, Ethan Neal. Corner three from Ethan Neal. Bam! Another one. Ethan Neal tying the game up. He's got 9.
Back-to-back big threes for Ethan Neal. Like I said, tied it up 36 all under meant to go in the quarter.
So Wilbanks is out of the double team from Price and Reed. Birdwell for three. Can't get it to go. On the rebound is going to be Wilbanks, and then stripped away is from Carter Reed. He'll throw it out of bounds. Possession is going to stick with the Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, good box out by Ethan Neal there, but he's got to be able to get that rebound as well. Boxed out his man, but wasn't able to reach the rebound. That's why Kingfisher was able to come up with it.
Kingfisher on the inbound is going to be Gillis. Gillis is going to go up and shoot for two. It's going to be denied at the rim, but he's going to go to the line as he gets hacked from Price.
Yeah, that's just a tough one to stop. Like I said, Price, the smaller man, picking up the foul, and that will put Gillis at the line for a pair of free throws.
That's going to be Price's third foul. 43.6 to go here in the third quarter. First one up and good for Gillis. Checking in for the first time tonight, it's going to be number 20, Colt Moore. 37-36, Yellow Jackets lead by 1 after Gillis makes his first free throw.
And Sutherland will come out some more, getting his first action, like I said, a big moment.
Gillis at the line for the second one, up and good. Yellow Jackets take a 2-point lead with 40 seconds to go in the third quarter. Price, right wing. Ethan Neal, right baseline. Top of the key, Moore. Now back in, Boomers are swinging the ball. Ben Sheep steps inside the paint, kicks it out to Neal. Neal to Reed. Reed to Moore. Moore looks for Ben Sheep. Thought about three. He'll think better of it. Kicks it into Reed. Carter Reed kicks it out to Colt Morris. He was going to try to go inside. Instead, they'll kick it out to Officer Brown, standing out of bounds.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. I think that Carter Reed thought Colt Moore was going to stay in the corner. Moore cuts into the traffic, and that's a miscue.
Yellow Jackets take possession. Kitchens gets it to Blair. Blair now with 15 seconds to go in the third quarter. Blair drives inside the paint for two. Can't get it to go on the rebound. is Karcher. Karcher gets it out to Birdwell. Birdwell fires a three up and good with 3 seconds left to go. Connor Price is going to have to fire a three. He does at the buzzer. Can't get it to go, and that's going to be the end of the third quarter. The Yellow Jackets with a 5-point lead, 41-36. When we come back, it's the start of the fourth quarter. You're listening to Boomer Basketball on Z92.
People investing in people. That's what they're all about at Great Plains Bank, because life isn't a transaction, it's a journey. And on that journey, we're greater together. Great Plains Bank has locations in your local area because they're here to serve you. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
For the past 58 years, Klein Mechanical has served Woodward and Northwest Oklahoma for all your residential or commercial needs, including plumbing, HVAC, electrical, and construction. One call does it all. Located at 1301 Main Street, or give them a call at 256-5014. Good luck, Boomers.
Medicaid and CHIP offer free or low-cost health coverage for children and teens. Hospital and a child is sick or gets injured, and parents may now be eligible for Medicaid too, even if they've applied in the past. Enrollment is always open. Visit insurekidsnow.gov or call 1-877-KIDS-NOW. Paid for by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
And welcome back to the start of the fourth quarter on Z92. Tyler Riggs, Dakota Wagner with 41-36. The Kingfisher Yellow Jackets have a 5-point lead, and they have possession. On the inbound is going to be Karcher. Fresh new 8 minutes has been put up. Kitchens now gets it out to Birdwell, back to Kitchens. Right wing. Kitchens now looking across the court. He'll fire to Blair, left wing. Inside bounce pass to Karcher. Spins inside the paint, fires for two, up and good. Coach looking for a foul there, doesn't get it. Carter Reed across the court. Ethan Neal fires another one. Off the wing, no good. As Kingfisher comes up with the rebound.
Yeah, that's just, it was a look, but now after the Boomers, you got to settle in and find a possession or find a defensive stop, and Ben Cheap with the foul.
A little too much push and grab there from Ben Cheap. He'll pick up a foul. That's going to be Ben's Cheap first foul.
Just first of the quarter. But again, Boomers, you got to create some pressure. Kingfisher has kind of all of a sudden found some confidence in this second half.
The next 7 minutes and 22 seconds is going to go by fast, so the Boomers have got to come up with something. 43-36, Kingfisher leads. Kitchens left wing gets inside of Karcher, inside the paint. Karcher inside for two, no good. Blocked by Reed. Ben comes up with the rebound. Ben Cheap inside the paint. Ethan Neal, he'll lose the handle. He'll get it stolen away by Blair. Blair now, right wing. He'll look for someone inside the paint, or he'll kick it out. He'll kick it out to Kitchens at the W. Now here's Blair to Birdwell, top of the key. Left wing. That's going to be stolen away almost by Carter Reed. Gillis comes back with it. Ethan Neal's going to try to deny it at the rim. It's going to go in and out. Ethan Neal comes up with the rebound. Almost an over and back there, but Ethan Neal had both feet across court. Ben Cheap, left wing, fires for three. No good on the rebound. Is going to be Kitchens. And Kitchens comes up with it for the Yellow Jackets.
Good look again by Cheap. Just couldn't take advantage.
6:25 left to go in the fourth quarter. 43-36. Yellow Jackets on top. Birdwell fires a long three from the top of the key. No good. Rebound comes up to Blaine. Blaine now is going to be a
jump ball. Possession error goes to Woodward, but now they got a foul down here.
Yep, they're going to wave that jump ball off.
That's got to be on. I would say it's going to be on Blair. He drug down Ethan Neal, and that's a call. I was about to say, if that's a jump ball, we got some issues. Possession error would have got to Woodward, but that should have been a jump ball. There's no doubt about it.
So the next,
yeah, late substitution is Reagan will come back on, taking out Kocher. Or,
it's Archer, I think.
Yeah, Karcher.
Yeah.
That's what I said, but yeah.
Still having a discussion here.
Yeah, Coach Connell not happy with the official there.
And now we're gonna have the first, I think, substitution
for Gage Hutchins. Yeah.
Yep, Gage Hutchins is who will take out Ben Cheap. 6:11 left to go here in this game, the final game of the night. Kingfisher on top, 43-36. Carter Reed, right baseline. Drives inside the paint for two. Up and good. Oh, wow. Carter Reed with the moves.
He had been a little quiet in the second half so far. What a bucket there. That's a big one.
And with those 2 points, Carter Reed now has 20 points in the ball game. 5:48 left to go. Kingfisher still on top, 43-38. Ethan Neal with a good defense. It goes around the rim. Blocked by Connor Price. Wow. Now here's Blair. Left wing, kick it out to Kitchens at the W, guarded by Gabe Hutchins. Gabe Hutchins playing tight defense against Kitchens. He'll get the count. Inside the paint, it's Gillis.
Oh, that's
He'll
a
move
travel.
around. That's a travel.
Rims out.
Ball doesn't lie as it rims out. And the Boomers will now have possession as Ethan Neal comes with it. Ethan Neal driving inside the paint. Ethan Neal kicks it out to Connor Price, right baseline. Back out to Colt Moore. Colt Moore almost double dribbled with it as he'll get it out to Carter Reed, who
He
will
just
get.
got hung up, yeah. There's a foul.
And it's going to be a foul. As you said, he gets hung up. It's going to be a foul on the floor against number 21. That's going to be Kitchens, I believe.
Yeah, right call there. They kind of tagged it at Reed as he took the hop step. And it was his Kitchens. Boomers keep possession.
So inbound is going to be Reed to Moore. Moore to Hutchins. Hutchins swings it out to Price. Price almost loses the handle, gets it back out to Reed. Reed now driving inside the paint. Hutchins finds him in the back door, and there it is. Gabe Hutchins has his first 2 points of the night.
Great cut by Gabe Hutchins. Great find by Carter Reed. Boomers back within the possession.
3-point ball game. 4:50 left to go in this ball game. Kingfisher has possession. Blair almost went a little too far with it as his foot slides across the court inside, gets it out to Reagan, and that's going to be, unfortunately, Ethan Neal is just underneath him, swats it away, draws the contact as Reagan. He'll be going to the line.
The problem for Neal there, it was a good block. The problem is he kind of reached over Reagan, and that's what drew the foul. You got to be a little more straight up, and that's what the call is.
There's no over the back in high school, but that's kind of the position
it's
he was
considered
in.
right, yeah. Still considered contact either way, even though it's not technically over the back, like you said.
Reagan makes his first 2. So he'll push it to a 4-point lead with 4:41 left to go. 44-40, Kingfisher on top. His second one off the top of the rim. Rebound goes to Gabe Hutchins as he'll lose it. He'll try to save it as it's going to be stolen away by Gillis. Gillis driving inside the paint. It's going to be an on-the-floor foul. That should be a jump ball.
That absolutely should be a jump ball. I am not understanding that one. And they say that's a foul on Carter Reed. All Coach Gaines could do is just kind of lower her head. Like, she knows, unfortunately, there's just nothing you can do in that scenario.
Can't do anything about it.
Yep.
It's 4:34 left to go in the ball game. Jackets on top 5-4. As Kitchens will inbound the ball. Kitchens looking for someone. He'll get it stolen away by Ethan Neal to Price. Price to Hutchins. Hutchins has an easy find for the layup, up and in, and the Boomers have now cut it to just a 2-point lead.
Boy, they just won't give up. They keep fighting.
That's the Boomer spirit for you. 44-42. 4:18 left to go in this ball game. Kingfisher trying to find something. Carter Reed tips it away. Colt Moore gets the steal. Now Kingfisher steals it away. Oh, boy.
What a good game we've got down the stretch.
Oh, yes, we do. Now there's going to be contact. Carter Reed's going to draw his, I think, second foul of the night.
That might be his third.
That's actually, it is going to be his third foul of the night. So Carter Reed picks up his third.
14th foul for the Boomers in the quarter as well. So one more, they'll send Kingfisher to the line the rest of the way.
Kingfisher's going to inbound it.
Oh, that's an over and back. Oh, it's an over and back. They didn't call it.
It did not. As Blair has it, he'll get it inside to Kitchens. Kitchens now driving inside the paint. He's at the free throw line, kicks it out to Blair. Blair back to Kitchens, and now Kingfisher is going to set the offense. Kingfisher in a little bit of a scare here.
Yeah, if you're the Boomers, you got to keep the pressure up. You're doing a good job.
Will Banks inside the paint. He'll kick it out, stolen away by Gabe Hutchins. Now here's Colt Moore inside to Ethan Neal. Ethan Neal gets it to Gabe Hutchins, but it's slipped back Ethan Neal to Gabe Hutchins. Gabe Hutchins now ties it up, 44 apiece.
Gage Hutchins off the bench with 6 big points. And like I said, the Boomers have tied it back and we got a timeout.
How about it? And you know what, Tyler? I think we're going to take this timeout with them. It's 44 apiece, 3:25 left to go in this ball game, folks. You don't want to go nowhere. You're listening to Boomer Basketball on Z92.
Girls and boys in poverty around the world are dreaming of a better life and a brighter future. Children International and friends like you are giving these children a chance to achieve their dreams by ensuring that they have access to health care, education, life skills, and more so they can grow, thrive, and believe in themselves. Learn more about Children International and join us in our life-changing work at children.org today.
Welcome back to Boomer Basketball. C90's Tyler Riggs, Dakota Wagner with you. 3:25 left to go in this one. It's all tied up, 44 apiece. The Yellow Jackets have possession. Reagan has the ball. He'll cross the timeline inside the paint against Ethan Neal. He'll find a way to score up and in for two.
And he'll play that right. Couldn't be too aggressive. Might have got the foul call.
Carter Reed now inside the paint. He'll drive up for two. And one. Carter Reed. How about it?
Just attacking. That's what you love to see. And he makes them pay. The Boomers have a chance to reclaim the lead.
46 all. 3:10 left to go. Carter Reed at the line for the end one.
That's the fourth foul on Reagan. And that's Carter Reed's 22nd point of the night. A heroic effort tonight to try to will the Boomers over the top.
Carter Reed for some Boomer magic. Yes, sir. Boomers have a 1-point lead. Carter Reed has 23. Yellow Jackets inbound the ball to Kitchens. Kitchens now breaks out of the double team from Price and Reed. Kicks it out to Reagan. Reagan inside the paint looking for something. Gates Hutchins all over it. Stolen away by Connor Price. Now back from Kitchens. Inside the paint to Blair. Back out to Gillis. Gillis now driving inside the paint looking for someone all trapped up. Reagan gets it. It's going to be an on the foul. He shakes his head yes, as it is a foul. Unfortunately, that's going to be two. Going to the line is going to be Reagan.
Just unfortunate. Boomers doing an excellent job right now every time of challenging Kingfisher and paid. Unfortunately, third foul on Ethan Neal.
That is going to be the third foul on Ethan Neal. 2:51 left to go in the ball game. Boomers on top by one, 47-46. At the line is Reagan. His first one up and good. Kingfisher, Yellow Jackets, the four of them, besides the one at the line, are all the way back.
Yeah, they're trying to.
Is going to take her first timeout.
Interesting. In between the free throws, we keep it here on this one, but man, you could tell Coach Gaines really into this one. Team really into this one. We talked about at the top of the broadcast for the boys. This is not necessarily the same Kingfisher we've seen dominate the ranks of 4A, but still to get this win tonight, be the first one of the season. You do it against Kingfisher in your own tournament in the first round. That'd be huge. And you just gotta love this effort from the boys. They're fighting. They're continuing to fight. They had a stretch there where you're up by 10. You blow that lead. All of a sudden, you're down 7, and you got to find a way, and they kept chipping away at it. And I got to say, whatever happens, these last few minutes, Dakota, really a heck of an effort by the Boomer boys tonight.
Like you said, if I'm not mistaken, the Boomer boys were just down by 7 or 6, all their way back. It's all tied up, 47 apiece. 2 minutes, 51 seconds left to go. Reagan at the line, shooting his second of one, who could take the lead with a 1-point ball game. Maybe 48-47 here if he makes it. If he doesn't, it'll be a tied ball game.
I'm not sure if second of one is the right thing, but I get what you're saying.
Did I say second and one? I've been watching too much football. He'll make it. 48-47.
Reagan with 15 points for Kingfisher.
Some teams make or break here. What can Woodward do? Carter Reed, left baseline. Left wing, He'll drive inside for two. Floater, no good. Rebound comes in from Reagan. Reagan will get it out to Gillis, who will kind of set the offense for Kingfisher. Gillis won't fall for the trap as he'll get it out to Kitchens. Kitchens now gets the ball swatted there by Hutchins, but keeps control. Now doesn't keep control. Ethan Neal comes up with it. Hey, the Boomers now have possession with 2:19. Get it across the court. Gabe Hutchins, 3-point line, left baseline, doesn't go, as he'll kick it out to Colt Moore. Inside the paint is Price, now back out to Moore. Neal to Price. Price, corner three, can't get it to go. As Carter Reed comes up with the rebound after it's tipped from a Kingfisher Yellow Jacket. Carter Reed inside the paint. He'll shoot a long two. That doesn't go. On his own rebound. Gets it. Carter Reed gets it. Puts it up.
25 for Carter Reed. Boomers back on top again, 49-48.
1:48 left to go here in this one as Blair is going to do it. He's going to get it out to
Reagan. Ethan.
Reagan's going to get the end one.
Yeah, Ethan that time, that was a foul. He rotated late on the 2-on-1 and kind of leaned his body into the shooter. Can't do that. Just unfortunately gave that one an easy way.
So the Jackets take a 1-point lead, 50-49. At the line is Reagan, trying to make it a 2-point ball game. He does. Reagan's been money from the line. He has 18 now. So Price will now slowly work things here for the Boomers, down by 2. 51-49, minute 36 left to go in the ball game. It's the first day of the Winter Classic. It's the last game of the Winter Classic. Carter Reed, right baseline, driving in for 2.
Got hacked.
Foul. Carter Reed now goes to the line.
Boy, Carter Reed's feeling on this drive. He's in his bag, as they call it, Dakota, with these moves, working from the wings usually to the paint, and it's just causing all sorts of chaos for Kingfisher.
Speaking about Kingfisher, they're up by 2. Carter Reed knocking on the door, has an attempt to make this a tie ball game. First one up and good. That's 50 on the board, and it's a 1-point ball game, 51-50 for the Boomers.
By the way, very much a career high so far for Carter Reed on the night, 26.
Second one, no good. Rebound goes to the Yellow Jackets, Blair. Blair to Kitchens. The Boomers do have 4 timeouts to work with here, as
Kingfisher just won.
Has her clipboard in her hand. Kitchens inside the paint to Reagan. Ethan Neal sticking straight up to Kitchens. Gillis inside the paint. No good. It's going to be Blair on the rebound. Look for someone. 50 seconds left to go. He'll spin out of it. He'll get it out to Gillis, left baseline. Gillis now top of the key, drives inside the paint. He'll kick it back out himself. He almost getting stolen away. Ethan Neal has good defense on him. As almost gets stolen away is Gillis. They're going to have to take a timeout or do something.
How's that not a 5-second call? And there's a whistle and a foul. Oh, my goodness. Or is that a timeout? They called the foul. Wow. Coach Gaines can't believe it. And they're going to get Carter Reed for his 4th. He's got to be careful now. Crowd upset with it.
Ethan Neal having a couple words there with the ref as he did not like the call. Ref is saying he got 2 shots here. He could make this a 3-point ball game if he makes both. 38.2 seconds left there on the clock. His first one up and no good. That's a good sign for the Boomer faithful.
And now Coach Gaines with another timeout. 38 seconds. This one has been down to the wire. What a back-and-forth contest. And just intense. This crowd has been good tonight for the Boomers. Both the girls and boys pep club's been there. The cheerleaders have been in it. And you just hope the Boomers could find a way, Dakota. Reagan has been good at the line. Rare miss for him. Now, no matter what happens here for the Boomers, you don't need a 3. You just need to get 2. You might go 2 for 1, about 38 seconds. You're into the double bonus in terms of Kingfisher. So if you like a quick shot, you could take it, tie it up, and then maybe play for the foul or play for the stop.
Yeah,
we'll see how they approach it.
I think Coach Gaines down there is kind of just saying exactly what you're talking about. Don't take a silly 3-point shot. Take an open shot close to the rim. Try to draw the contact. Try to get the foul. Try to go to the line. A lot of things she could be saying here.
Well, and the big deal is, of course, there's 2 ways. If Reagan misses this free throw, he misses both, right? Then you're only down 1. You can hold for that last shot. That's probably what you want to do. Maybe you take one more timeout to draw something up with about 10 seconds. If he does make it, like we were saying, then it's 2-point ball game. You don't have to force anything because you got time. You just want to find the good look regardless.
38.2 seconds remaining. Coach Gaines still has 3 timeouts. Kingfisher has 1.
They've actually put a timeout back on the board for Kingfisher. I'm not sure if that's correct. May have been sometimes, you tick one off by accident, so we'll see. Kingfisher still out of the timeout, keeping rebounders back. It's just going to be Reagan and Boomers at the free throw line.
Reagan, a lot of pressure here. If he doesn't make this, man, it could be good news for the Boomers as he will make it. It's a 2-point game. Any basket could tie it or take the lead. 35 seconds here. Price around the top of the key. Inside to Carter Reed. He'll go to the top of the key, driving inside the paint. He'll kick it back out. Price to Reed. Now driving inside again is Price. He'll kick it back out to Reed to Price. To Gage Hutchins. Carter Reed, inside move. He'll drive inside the paint, try to shoot for 2.
Yeah,
no contact there.
Yeah, but you're not going to get that call just wildly driving in. Boomers got a foul.
Yeah. Game, and it's going to be a foul there from Connor Price. Gets a foul on the hip of Kitchens.
And that's a learning moment there for Reed. You got the ball, you spin into a lot of traffic. You're not going to get the call just driving into him like that with 4 people around. That's a tough break, but that is the right no call. Next time you just got to learn to kick that out.
First one up by Kitchens, up and good as he will look into the Boomer student section.
Only 4 points for Kitchens. This is a big one. Coach Gaines going to burn another timeout, rightfully so, because now you're going over your scenarios. You're down 3, 10 seconds. So if Kitchens make this, then all of a sudden you've got to really push it. You've got to get a quick basket, get the foul. If Kitchens is missing, then you got to take the rebound. You still got another timeout to work with, so you probably get past half court, take that timeout, draw you up a 3-point look to try to tie the game.
Everybody in the stands is pretty quiet. The Boomers are in the huddle. Caleb Luth even down there with the crutches joining them. Man, he is fired up for this game.
Yeah, I love to see Luthie down there trying to keep the guys rallied. We talked about the top with him just unfortunately having that injury. Don't know quite when he'll be back. You hope the senior gets to come back at some point in the season. But yeah, he's kind of, doing the best he can to be a leader down there as a senior. Love to see it.
So the Boomers will now break out of their huddle, and I think we have about 15 seconds remaining to go in this ball game. Kingfisher on top, 53 to 50. No, it's actually 10 seconds in this ball game. Kitchens has a shot to make this a 4-point ball game and almost put this one out of reach for the Boomers.
Like we said, if Kitchens makes this, you got to push quick. If you're the Boomers, find a quick bucket and then foul.
Now's the time the Boomers should make some noise. And they do. Here comes the rumble. Here comes the shot. No good.
Got to push.
8 seconds left to go. Price. Carter Reed has it.
Deep.
3. Can't get it to go. On the rebound is going to be Kitchens. They're going to foul him with 1.7, and I think this is going to do it here for Kingfisher.
Man, that is unfortunate. Heck of an effort by the Boomers tonight to try to get this one in the win column. You're up by 10 at one point, but that Kingfisher kind of, we talk about experience. These guys on varsity don't have a ton of experience, but they've seen their brethren, if you will, the upperclassmen before them, go through these clutch times. It's going to be a learning experience tonight for Woodward at the end of the day. A lot of good to take from this game despite the loss.
You are right, Tyler. There sure is a lot to take. A lot of points scored in this one, a lot of defensive played, and Kitchens at the line hasn't had a lot of points tonight.
Yeah, just his fifth.
There will make it his fifth.
And now really does kind of put it out of reach for the Boomers, 54-50, obviously, with just the 1 second to go.
Good showing here by the Boomers as Kitchen takes his final shot, rims in and out. It's going to be a 3-point shot by Cheap at the buzzer. That's going to do it, folks. 54-50. The Kingfisher Yellow Jackets rally towards the end and pull off it against the Woodward Boomers in day 1 of the Winter Classic. We'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll recap this one up. Thank you guys for tuning in. You've been listening to Mirror Basketball on C92.
Life never stops moving. Between the 30-minute commutes, daycare pickups, and that weekend trip to Grandma's, you're racking up the miles. What you need is a tire that can keep up, like the exceptionally long-lasting Michelin Defender tire. With an 80,000-mile warranty and the safety you expect, you can lose track of the miles and focus on what really matters, the memories made along the way. Stop in today at 2220 Main in Woodward to see your local Michelin dealer. Pipelanes Tire. When you want the best pricing and no gimmicks on office supplies, furniture, electronics, and gifts, do yourself a favor. Stop by Divine Stationery and Radio Shack in Woodward at 2121 Oklahoma Avenue or call 580-256-7040. Serving Northwest Oklahoma since 1939.
Are they ready? Are you ready? Giving your child their first phone is an important and often difficult decision. After all, it is a milestone in your child's development. The Phone Ready quiz from the American Academy of Pediatrics can help make this decision easier. Go to healthychildren.org/Phone Ready quiz to take a short questionnaire developed by pediatricians that'll help you decide if you and your child are ready, almost ready, or not yet ready for their first phone. And get tips about how your child can develop a healthy relationship with technology. So, are they ready, almost ready, or not yet ready? What about you? Go to healthychildren.org/Phone Ready quiz today. Just 10 short questions can help you find out. That's healthychildren.org/Phone Ready quiz.
Truth, reason, and tolerance shaped our U.S. Constitution, but those building blocks of democracy are under attack. Big tech, social media.
It's unfortunate.